Saturday night. What's on everybody's minds? What is that fourth one for? So Saturday night and we're live. What's cracking? Get on here for a little bit, see what everybody's up to, and then off to the gym. What's up, Ezekiel? Yeah, a little bit. Almost didn't even get on tonight. Just what up, Q? Yeah, I was like, should I? I don't know. Busy week. They're all busy weeks. A lot of stress. You know, it is what it is. It's life. Life is happening. I actually woke up this afternoon, looked at the time, and rushed out of bed and started getting dressed, thinking I was supposed to be at work today. So it wasn't a scheduled day though. So I was like, oh damn, okay. Just life is happening, you know. Life is happening. So what's everybody up to? I hear some dude escaped CDC up in Delano. He was on a medical transport. Dude had 80 to life. Q says, I'm fighting a gorilla in the Netherlands. That's right. Well, I hope you win, bro. And moderating at the same time. Man, that's multitasking right there. Let's give a round of applause for Q. Good job. Let's go. So, yeah, dude, he wasn't facing 80 to life. He was sentenced to 80 to life. And anyways, they were transporting him on a van, and apparently he must have had a handcuff key. And oh, look, it's the trolling guy. What's up, Aquatic Amigo? How you doing tonight? Yeah, so he broke out running. What's up, Bartek? That's one way of doing it. Nathaniel, I do have mods, yeah. Yes, I do. Let me give a shout out to the mods. We have Cora, we have Coco and Q, we have Ramona, and there's one more, but he changes his name like once a week, so I'm not sure what he's going by these days. He was Sir Soy Saucington, last I remember. If you're in there, tell us what your name is now, Jake. And do me a favor and hit that like button while you guys are in here. We got 18 in and only 2 likes. But I'm the new upcoming mod. Looks like Eggy59 needs to have a timeout so he can think about his vocabulary. Don't say Paisa. Okay. Hi, Parik. I am smoking Orange Wolf cigarettes. What's up, Rich? How you doing tonight? I'm doing well. Yeah, Eggy 5'9", you're really giving it the good old college try, but it's not working, you know? Joel says 27 days sober and it's not fun. Was it fun when you were not sober? I mean, it's all what we make of it, bro. You know, to be honest with you, it's all what we make of it. And, you know, it gets easier as time goes along. But congratulations on the 27 days, man. You're killing it, bro. I'm proud of you. Actually, it's a Montego, Chicken God. Aquatic Amigo says, remove the trolls. Here's the clavo. Damn, he's breaking out the clavo. What the hell is everyone talking about you smoking? So, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Belle, you said you were 7 3/4. You really shouldn't be telling adults what to do. Go to your room. What's up, G? How you doing tonight, brother? Yeah. Glad you're able to tap in. Yeah, I hear you, Joe. You know, you got to be that good example for your child. Otherwise, your child's going to bring you home somebody like you one day, and it might not be the best. You know, it might not be the ideal situation. I know when I was out there, you know, doing my thing, I sure wouldn't want one of my kids to bring me home. So, Orange Wolf says, you're a cool guy. Why, thank you, Orange Wolf. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Troy Asbury says, how long you been sober? I've been sober for 20 years. I got clean August the 9th of 2004. Exactly. Sexy Latina says, how about anyone that's worried about him smoking? Just mind your business. He's a grown-ass man and doesn't need anyone worrying. Yeah, exactly. That's right. G says, look at the mountain. Don't start climbing. No, don't look at the mountain. In fact, G, put a blindfold on and then start climbing. Yep. Of course, you're not supposed to meet your doppelgangers. One of them always does. What do you mean? Orange Wolf says he has a GUN. Yeah, Anne's my wife, the sexy Latina. So, I'm happy for you, Orange, that you have that. Of course, you're not supposed to meet your doppelgangers. One of them always does. I understand people tripping on the smoking because channel about sobriety and bettering yourself. So I don't understand why people keep saying that. Yeah, I don't know. You shoot cakes? Chicken God says, does my bad Android nowadays does die? My bad Android nowadays. I don't know. The guy must have ran fast to get away on foot. Yeah. Well, the correctional officers that they sent on the detail weren't exactly in the best of shape, you know. But at the same time, dude's already been sentenced to 80 to life. And, you know, like they're still looking for him. They had to shut down schools and stuff in Delano for a couple of days because they thought he was still in the area. I had seen something earlier saying he got caught in Bakersfield, but I looked at the CDCR site of press releases and they don't have anything saying he's been captured yet. So, yeah, I believe he's still on the run, and chances are he's probably in another country now. You know what I mean? So that's what I would do if I were him. But you know, Yeah, Bakersfield, California. Yeah. Now I don't know. He's free, but not mentally. Exactly. You hit it on the head right there, G. For anybody that's ever been on the run, you would completely understand what he's saying there. Uh, I've been on the run in the past, and like it's hard to even lay down and go to sleep because you don't know, you can't trust anybody, first of all, especially there's a reward on this guy's head. So, the thing is, the people that you think you trust, and especially if you're doing dope, like they're going to turn you in a minute. Let's just remove you. How about that? Uh, he's probably got. Yeah, he's probably already out of the country, if you ask me. You know what I mean? But Jill says, I got promoted to lead supervisor at the warehouse I work at. Now I make 22 an hour, better than 20, I guess. I started climbing Sensei, and I'll keep climbing. That's right, brother. Congrats on the promotion. Sometimes those promotions, sometimes being the lead man is more of a headache than anything, but it's a good thing, especially if you care about the job. Yeah, yeah, exactly. G. He won't. He's not going to be able to do anything, and the only way he's going to be able to sustain himself is by committing more crimes, because it's not like he can go apply for a job and work somewhere. No, I don't watch anime. Uh, but yeah, Aquatic Amigo says, Joel, congrats. Uh, Low key starting to piss me off. Why is it pissing you off, Ezekiel? Exactly. Yeah, I thought I booted Bell a minute ago, but maybe I just removed the comment. I don't know. And that's a great thing to do, Joel. He says, I just need to be able to provide for my kid. I'm going to start going to community college part time to better myself. It's funny you say that, because I was going to make a video, or maybe it might have been a short, I don't know, but about, pursuing dreams. Like a lot of times our biggest roadblock to pursuing our dreams is ourself and our mentalities. Uh, yeah, Bell's been booted already, Ezekiel. So that's cool, Orange Wolf. Um, but a lot of times we hold ourselves back. Like when I went back to community college after I had paroled. Okay, that's perfect, Q. I didn't think I belonged there, but I actually, by the time I was done, I didn't finish my associates. I finished my certificate program, but I had like a 3.8 GPA. And, I never thought I was smart. I still don't necessarily think I'm all that smart, but, I have good, I have good skills when it comes to figuring things out, and good communication. So, but yeah, that's my thing. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We're coming up on 2,200 subs still. I think we should hit it tonight. Let's be nice to each other in the chat, people. I think G and Joel have a relationship. Not like that. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but I think they enjoy talking shit. So Joel says, G, what do you do for work, chump? I'm not trying to instigate this situation. That I'm not doing that. But G and Joel have been rocking with me for a long time. So I appreciate you guys. And Ezekiel's been rocking with me for a while now too, so I appreciate him. Hey, what's up, Mexican G? Jubile, homie. Hope you're doing well. So, yeah, so dude escaped. I don't know, I mean, uh in San Bergetto, you probably sell AZ. We're gonna say that on baseline. Oh wow. Okay, I got to screen my what I'm reading out loud a little better, I guess. Um, yeah, do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button while you're in here. If you would, I would appreciate it. Por favor. I think I'm gonna pivot the channel a little bit and start doing more reactionary type content. Like, there's only so many stories about being locked up and tweaking in prison that I can tell. But there is a lot of stuff. Yeah, they did, Mexican G. They sure did. They weren't ready at all. They were not ready. But you got to take into consideration inmates, especially lifers, man, those dudes are working out every day. That rutina is mandatory, Uh, so they're in tip top shape. They're always ready to go. You have an idea for my next live? What is it, Ezekiel? Yeah, all those burpees paid off for sure, bro. Like, and honestly, with him, he had 80 to life. He had a hot one. They said second strike, so it was 25 to life doubled, plus enhancements for the GUN and some other stuff, street gang stuff, I think. You know what I mean? I know he was incarcerated out of LA, so he was heading south right out the gate. I'm almost certain of that, but those guards, like when I was in the pen, these guys would be sitting at the podium eating a big old fat ass burrito, and we're over there busting down, Yeah, no doubt about it, Mexican G. Like if you're looking at the possibility that you're never going to get out, and you see the slightest glimpse of an opportunity, why wouldn't you go for it? I mean, what's the worst case scenario? You take off running and they catch you, and you go back to do your 80 to life. Let's throw an escape attempt on. That's another 3 to 5. Now it's 85 to life. Wow, like not much of a difference there. You know what I mean? Joel says you should start doing skits on real prison situations, but make them funny. That's a good idea. I like that. I've already got mods, Orange Wolf. I appreciate you though, bro. Yeah, I have enough already. We don't get a whole lot of volume on this channel as far as people that watch the live. So, Chris, he should go to Cuba. They don't extradite, right? Oh, okay, Chris. But I appreciate your offer. Oh, man. I don't think Ezekiel likes that, G. So be nice, all right? If people want to do the little trolling thing back and forth, that's cool. That's one thing, you know what I mean? But, if somebody isn't down for that, some people actually watch the channel because they want to find sobriety, you know what I mean? So let's not chase people off. All right, G? I appreciate you, bro. Yeah. If it's somebody that you've talked shit to before and they talk shit back and they're good with it, then hey, do your thing, you know? But be nice, bro. Yeah, exactly. I should do a charity live for the homeless. That'd be cool. Yeah, my daughter and her husband, uh, uh, um, yeah, they're gonna do something for Christmas for the homeless. So, yeah, exactly. Mexican G, talk shit about him, but leave the family out of it. Exactly. Yeah, sexy Latina says, I think talking about a person's mother or father is not cool. There's other ways to come at each other. Exactly. And if you want to talk shit to each other, then it is what it is. You know what I mean? But uh, who's coming at you? You're acting like the NFL refs when Mahomes plays. Who are you talking about, G? Kick back, homie. So yeah, dude's on the run. He's hiding out good right now. They're gonna they're gonna catch this guy though, unless he disappeared somewhere. Uh, like somebody had mentioned, maybe like Puerto Rico or somewhere that don't extradite. Disappeared maybe onto one of those ranches in Mexico somewhere, maybe. I don't know. Ezekiel called me a chump and you're defending her. He called you a chump though. He didn't talk about your parents or anything like that, bro. Don't keep feeding into it, Ezekiel, or else I'm come on, guys. I'm not protecting anybody. I'm just setting some basic guidelines here. Gee. What do you guys think about the Chargers and the speaking of Mahomes and the Chiefs tomorrow night? I think that ought to be a good game. Chargers almost got them last time. Hopefully they can finish the job this week. I don't know. My Niners are holding on for dear life. We have like a 14% chance of making the playoffs. At this point, I feel like a high draft pick might be more useful than sneaking into the playoffs and getting knocked out in the first round by a team that's actually playing well. I mean, we have so many injuries. We're not in any position to make a run, in my opinion. So, oh boy, are we linking up for fades again, G? Whatever happened with Ace? Before you can link up for a fade, you have to subscribe. Hit the like button, okay? Ace doesn't exist no more. I seen him on the live last week. I don't know, dude. Remember, we here at Broken Bobby's Transformation do not condone violence of any type. You know, what you do on your own time, that's up to you, but we do not condone that. What we do condone, though, is sobriety and not looking at the mountain, starting to climb. A lot can happen in a week, says G. Oh my God. So, hey, G, you said you had caught a violation, right? And they COP'd you. They continued you on probation or parole. Uh, I was wondering, like, what was it like in there? Was there a lot of drugs floating around in there? And like, were they really expensive, or were people just partying, or what was going on in there, bro? Because I've heard other people that have been in the county jail recently say that it's flooded in there. There's tons of dope since they stopped doing the strip searches. So I was wondering um, what's the atmosphere like in there now? Bud and meth, $10 pinners. Okay, so Bud still that's still pretty much when I was uh when I was in the joint, you'd get a cap for 10, basically. Nah, no more. They stopped the strip searches. I actually got a check from San Bernardino County after I paroled for strip searches. They sent me like $400. He says no more strip searches. Damn near a dressing room to change out in. Are they doing like random drug tests on the inmates, OG, or how does that work? Because I know some places they do that. I've never seen it happen. Maybe in prison, but I've never seen. I don't remember no drug test. Wow. So it's got to be pretty wild in there. People up for days and stuff, tweaking. I mean, when I signed my prison deal, like I was under the influence, and I don't know if it would have changed the way I looked at that deal had I been sober. But I wonder if how that's affecting court cases and stuff with so much being in there. Like I heard like it's all over the place in there. The one time I did use, I was in LA County, another wood rolled up. We're sitting there like playing cards or something, and he said, "Hey, you wanna do a line?" And I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm good." Because most of the time people would come in and they would have very small quantities. You know what I mean? Like maybe a quarter gram or something. And I had a real habit at that time. And he said, "I got an 8 ball." I said, "What's up? Let's go." Like he was giving it away basically. So, I did some. And being that my system had been clean for a little bit prior to him rolling up, like it really hit me. I have to go to trial for my dad until January 3rd or something like that, and I didn't have to go on Thursday. Oh, that's good to hear, bro. Yeah, I'm glad that yeah, that's good to hear. I'm happy to hear that, bro. Nothing to you because Broken Bobby must love. No, that's not what I'm doing, G. We're all grown ups in here, but in my opinion, family's off limit. So, if you guys want to talk shit to each other, that's up to you, but just leave the family out of it if you would. But you're cool, G. I like it when you're in the chat. So, were there cell phones in there too, G? Or that wasn't happening? Mike Tyson voice? I'll eat his kids. I can't do that voice. My voice don't go that high. Spencer and Latida. But what's up with everybody calling everybody chump tonight? Is that like the new thing that the cool kids are saying, or what? But yeah, I'm curious if they had cell phones in there, because if it's that loose, I would think I don't know. Bringing them in from the streets, that's more of a free staff thing, or flipping a guard to get them to bring those in, but I guess it depends on what part of the jail you're in too, because the people that have been there long term probably have more action at that, you know? So, you know, anytime you're somewhere long term, you start developing relationships with staff and stuff, and makes it easier to get something brought in, you know. Hell, last time he says cell phones. I seen a battery but no phone in county in the one cell phones. Yeah. Yeah, in the pen, right. Yeah, and they didn't quite have them yet when I paroled. I'm sure there were probably some around, but they definitely weren't mainstream like that, you know? So, mm-hmm. Yeah, they definitely weren't mainstream. We still had to sign up for the phone, and uh, they should fight on street beefs. Yeah, I don't know. So, congrats on your 27 days, though, Joe. That's good stuff, man. I'm proud of you, bro. You're doing your thing, you know. Um, you know, it's not easy, but it's definitely worth it. And as far as going back to school, I say go for it, bro. You're not going to realize, uh, you know, a lot of times we don't realize how smart we are until we apply ourselves, you know, and I think you'll do really well there. So, hey, well, I appreciate that, bro. And I appreciate your support, you know. Um, like I said, you know, the thing is, when I went back to school, I had a counselor when I was in house rehab, and the counselor told me, "You're a smart guy. You should go back to school." And you know, I hadn't heard that since like grade school. Teachers saying how smart I was if I just applied myself. Uh, but you know, I went over there. I almost got in a fight the first day with some guy because he was being a jackass, but didn't. Uh, oh my god. Um, but you know, like I went over there, asked him, "Hey, where's the administration building?" And he looks at me and rolls his eyes and he goes, "You're standing in front of it, duh." And like my fist just immediately, like I wanted to take flight on this guy so bad, you know. But but I didn't, and like I said, I ended up with like a 3.82 GPA on like 50, I think I finished 55 units. Like it's like 60 for your associates. So, you know, like I was right there, but didn't realize I had that in me until I went over there and did it, you know. And that's the thing. If you know, you're thinking about it, I say put a plan in action and go do it, bro. Uh, you know what? I never seen that Mexican G, but I've heard a lot of stories about people cracking them and getting stuff brought into them and stuff like that. I didn't really have much time. That wasn't really my thing, anyways. But yeah, I've definitely heard stories about it, but don't have any experience and haven't seen it happen. So, but yeah, dude's still on the run. I don't know. I think even if they catch this guy, it might end up bad. because he's a convicted murderer. He's got an escape. He's considered armed and dangerous. What's to stop them from unloading on this dude? But, he did his thing, and I'm sure a bunch of lifers cheered it on. Yeah, I would imagine that's probably where he is. I mean, what they were combing over that area so hard, but the Delano area, and that's, as far as I know, that's like a small little farm town. It's a prison town, basically. There's prisons up there. Yeah, and that could be a possibility too, Ezekiel. But there ain't a whole bunch going on up there. I imagine he found a way out of there, and I don't know if he had contacts in that area or what, but yeah, absolutely, absolutely, I agree. I mean, basically, he is yeah, and you're right, G. He says it got to suck to wake up knowing they're looking for you. I know the feeling. It gets tiring. Yeah, and his picture's been plastered on the news and stuff. Like, like he can't even see a cop without probably freaking out. You know what I mean? Because, you know, Joel says, "Gee, shut up, for you make me mad. No more talking. Bad dog. Bad dog. Wow. Oh my God." So yeah, but dude is gone somewhere. I'm sure. Like I'm sure he didn't stick around up there. Like it's not very high population. It's like farmland and stuff, and then you got a bunch of prisons. So uh, you look like you have had a lot of crack in the past. No, meth. I had a lot of meth in the past. Good guess though. Uh, what's up, Jacob O'Hara? How you doing, bud? G says unless he has a lot of money and connection, it's going to be hard to stay. Yeah, exactly. Unless, because how is he going to support himself? How's he going to eat? Uh, you know, I mean, Q says I was on the run till I got facial reconstruction surgery and then changed my name. Dealing with a school suspension, that sucks, bro. Do you regret the meth? Yes. Yes, I do. Who knows where, how much further in life I would be had I never started using that stuff. But at the same time, I would say it's made me who I am. So, but yeah, I mean, Mexican G says maybe his family's in Mexico. Yeah, could very well be. Uh, he going to go John Wick on the cops if they get him, right? I doubt they would want to get involved. Yeah, it's a tricky situation because that dude's super hot. Like when I was on the run, like I was, in comparison, I was a low key simmer. And just having the cops pop up at a few spots, like people didn't necessarily want me around because I was bringing heat to the spot. So, like, you become ostracized in a way to where, people don't want that law enforcement attention to their pads or, you know, and, like it's just a bad situation. Like he got out, he was able to get an early parole, I guess. Hey, I appreciate that, Ricky. But it's temporary. Am I hot, Mr. Broken Bobby? You're supposed to say no Diddy. Oh. I assign myself your designated roaster for anyone who wants to step out of line with you. I appreciate that, Joe. I appreciate that. All Diddy's is key. Yeah, so wow. All Diddy. Not that kind of hot. Hot like they're gonna he's gonna go down. Like every police agency in the state of California knows who that guy is, you know? Uh yeah, and Mexican G says the feds are gonna hit up everyone he knows and find out about all his family connections to Mexico. Exactly. And they're gonna be doing they're gonna be doing surveillance on pretty much everybody that dude knows. It's high priority. Those cops are under a lot of pressure to get this guy back in custody. So, any like when you go to prison, you sign a paper with like a next of kin, and so that's the first place they're gonna look. Uh, Rocket Balboa says, "What are you on?" I'm on a chair. It's more like a bar stool, but thanks for the question. Appreciate you. I've been clean since '04, so I say they will catch him in 2 months. Yeah, I'd say that's probably about the over under, right? So if I had 80 to life, I would end myself so I wouldn't have to do it. Yeah. I don't know if I would end myself because with all the laws changing and stuff, like people are definitely getting second chances at freedom. But, uh, you know, the thing is, like, it's tough. It's hard. I can't imagine looking at that much time. You know, uh, a lot of guys that get big sentences like that, like they go in there and they're off the hook. Like they're stabbing everything that they get a chance to stab because they feel like their life is over. Mm-hmm. Actually, Montego Red Rocket. uh, yeah, Mexican G said he better enjoy the little bit of fresh air he's getting right now. Yeah, yeah, because he's gonna be. They're gonna throw his ass in restricted housing unit. The only time he gets outside, he's gonna be in a dog cage, walk alone. Uh, like, yeah, that sunshine's gonna be gone for a while for sure. When and if they do catch up with dude, um, but like I said, at the same time, with an 80 to life sentence, why not shoot your shot? Do me a favor, guys. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that like button while you're in here if you would. It helps the algorithm uh, to get the message out. And the channel is based on sobriety. I was an addict for about 15 years. Had a dealer's habit, was using tons of that shit. And, I was able to turn my life around. And if you're struggling with addiction, you can too. So, uh, that's what it's all about. And, I try to drop shorts during the week with some positive message of encouragement. And I drop a full length video or two a week. And then I do my lives on the weekends, like we're doing right now. So if that interests you, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that if I go live or I drop a new video, you'll be informed and you can check it out when you're ready. I appreciate all the support. We're teetering right about at 2,200 subs right now, so we want to keep that number moving up. But yeah, I definitely appreciate all the support. So me and my son, we're gonna go hit the gym here in just a little bit. At Broken Bobby, I don't care what the Mexican G says about you. I think you're a cool dude. Hey, I think all of you guys are cool dudes. I appreciate you guys tapping in. By the way, Bobby, I've only been watching you only because you're a funny dude and I just love watching you. I'm not here because I had a drinking problem or drugs or anything like that. It's all good, bro. Yeah, it's all good. And I appreciate your support. You know, you're one of the people that's always here, it seems like. Q says, I'm not a dude, I'm a girl. Really? Are you on your own account right now, Q? Okay. I'm not sure about the girl part, but at Coco and Q is a guy, and he's not a woman. Oh my God. Just has a deep voice and a big Adam's apple. Oh, wow. And it's about 6'3". Wow. So I think we're going to wrap it up at the hour mark today. 6'2" and a half. 6'2" and 5/8. Because we're going to go get some gym time in tonight. And yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow night. So if you guys have any questions before we wrap it up, go ahead and drop them now. We're going to go another 10, 12 minutes and call it a night on here. Excuse me. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, don't discriminate. He takes on. So, anybody got any questions tonight? Should I drop that 4-step in my 12 steps of sobriety? It don't seem like anybody watches them. So, that's why I haven't dropped the 4-step yet. The 4-step is one of the harder ones because it's about making amends to people that you've done wrong to. And I could work on that, but texting on my phone and my TV is saying you started your live a minute ago. Really? Huh. Interesting. How's your doctor? How's my doctor? My doctor report? It was so the growth on my lung, they said it's within normal specifications or whatever, but I have an enlarged prostate. And so they're going to send me to a urologist, but I can't get into the urologist until February. So we're waiting on that appointment, and then we'll see where we go from that. They probably give me some medication or something to treat that. That's one of the reasons I'm always taking restroom breaks midway, because that enlarged prostate causes that. But Yeah, other than that, everything is good. Appreciate you asking. I mean, I don't know what that means. I guess I'll find out in February when I get back into the doctor. But it's about time for a bathroom break. Should we just wrap it here, or what do you guys think? Or should I have you guys talk amongst each other and come back for a few more minutes? Give me just a quick minute, guys. I'm going to run to the restroom. I'll be right back, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, I'm back. Okay, let's see. Emptiest prostate, I think. It's all of that coffee he's guzzling. Let's see. Why did Broken Bobby leave the chat? I had to go hit the restroom. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up here for the night, guys. I'll probably be back on tomorrow night, if not Monday night. We'll see. One or the other, more than likely. So if I'm on tomorrow night, then I probably won't be on Monday. But yeah, we're gonna go hit the gym here in a little bit and do our thing. So I appreciate everybody tapping in. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate all the support. Yeah, almost an hour tonight. Prostate is it's near your bladder basically, and when it gets over enlarged, it pushes up against your bladder, causing you to use the restroom more. And there's other things as well. Now I go to Planet Fitness, but yeah, it can be. With men, cancer happens in the prostate a lot of times. So that's obviously the biggest concern. But they used to have to. Ezekiel pretty much summed it up there. They used to have to do the finger test, but now they can test that stuff through blood work, which was great. That's how they discovered that with me. So we'll see where we go from here, but I'm very optimistic. Yeah, they are. 24 hours a day. So we're gonna go get our bench press on tonight and the purple gym. Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose that's what you call it. Uh, it's the judgment free zone. I think Ezekiel wants to give you a prostate exam, G. So, uh, can't heard you can't grunt in there. I oh my god, make it wink. Oh my god, don't miss those days at all. You know, before San Bernardino got rid of that stuff, they'd strip search you every time you come in, and they alarm will sound if you slam. Yeah, uh huh. It's funny they call it the judgment free zone, but they judge you for they call it the lunk alarm. If you're making too much noise, what you're supposed to just go in there and quietly work out, you know? Uh yeah, it's coming, bro, you know? It's coming. But yeah, judgment free zone, but they judge you basically if you're trying to get that last set, you get some funny looks. And they have that lunk alarm thing on the wall. Uh, you know, hmm? Take off your shirt in the gym? Why? I don't like to do that. uh, all right, guys. Well, if nobody else has got anything, I think we're going to bring this one to a close here shortly. Kids and grandkids, Ezekiel, the lunk alarm goes off. Yeah. Have you ever set off the alarm? No, I haven't. Since you're a trucker, what you think of EV semi? I don't think it's going to work. Um, those batteries they have. Those batteries are heavy, first of all, so it's going to limit the amount of freight that you can haul. And then the tests that they've done on them, they say 500-mile range on flat ground. But if you've ever driven long haul, there ain't much flat ground out there unless you're in the electronic vehicle, Ezekiel. It's a electronic. It's the electric semis. Some companies are testing them out, but I don't think it's going to work. You get in the mountains of Colorado or a lot of places in the West, in the hilly areas, and like it's going to kill the battery life. Plus, how are those things going to react in extreme cold weather, extreme hot weather? Which if you're a trucker, you get a lot of that stuff. Like I think it was like -2 in Colorado yesterday. Like the East Coast just had a cold blast come through. So you drive 500 miles with that thing. Where's the charging station at? Yeah, that's the thing. Record you grunting in gym tonight and see what they say and post video. We'll see about that, all right? We'll see about that. But yeah, I don't think the technology is there yet with that. Um, it just it would have to be for very common loads that have a lot of time on them. That way you have time to get to the charging station, charge, do all that stuff. And, maybe for local, those EVs would be all right, Yeah, I don't know. Jesus, I was a trucker. I got ass sores, so I had to retire. Modesto, Frito Lay, and Coca Cola are using them. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Central Valley, though, right? Like it's pretty well flat land out there. Um, I I don't know. I think for the local gig, it'd probably be all right, but not for long haul, in my opinion. Got workers comp for ass sores. Wow. All right, guys. Appreciate you, Philip. All right, so are you a truck driver as well? On Thursday, it was 0 degrees in the morning and we had a snowstorm. Damn. You're in, was it Ohio or Pennsylvania? Or am I just completely off, Ezekiel? I think you said Ohio, right? Ohio, yeah. I remember I busted an airline one time in Cleveland. Uh, oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I think it's a good career. Um, yeah, I busted an airline in Cleveland one time, and it was like 5 degrees out there, and yeah, that was super cold. I sat on an off ramp for like 4 hours waiting for the service call truck to come. Um, yeah, that was miserable. I think I had picked up at oh geez, what was it in Cleveland? It's one of the bigger, more well-known warehouses, but it might have been like Smuckers or something like that. But yeah, shout out to Ohio and Pennsylvania. All right, guys, I think we're gonna bring this one to a end. I appreciate everybody participating tonight. Um, you guys make it happen. So shout out to you guys. Remember, it's about building a strong foundation around you so that when the challenges of life come at you, you're ready. Because life does come at you. But, sobriety is definitely possible. And, like I always say, don't look at the mountain, just start climbing. G. How do you say it, G? Look at the mountain and don't start climbing. Good stuff. Shout out to all you guys. Don't start climbing and look at the mountain, says G. Don't look at the mountain. Have a good one, guys. I'll probably be back on tomorrow night, if not Monday night for sure. One of the two. We'll see how it goes. Take care, everybody. I'll see you guys next time.